Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, and football fans everywhere, buckle up because we have AMASSIVE trade, shocker, shaking up the NFL today. A blockbuster deal worth $90 million is sending shockwaves through the league, and it involves two of the biggest franchises in the game, the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. This trade is making headlines, and rightfully so, as it has the potential to reshape the balance of power in the NFL. We're breaking it all down: who's involved, what it means for both teams, and what this could signal for the Cowboys' future. Now, before we dive deep into this stunning trade, if you love staying up to date with all things Cowboys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss a single update. And, of course, if you're as hyped as I am about this major move, smash that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments below. All right, let's get into it. Reports out of Dallas and Miami confirm that the Cowboys have made a massive move, shaking up their roster in a way that not many saw coming. The Dolphins, a team on the rise, with an explosive offense and a young core ready to contend, have struck a deal with Jerry Jones and the Cowboys' front office to land a game-changing player. Sources close to the situation say this trade involves multiple key pieces, and the financial implications are just as jaw-dropping as the players being moved. So, who's at the center of this shocking blockbuster? According to reports, the Cowboys are sending a star player, one of their most impactful names, to the Dolphins in exchange for a high-value draft pick and a talented young player. While the exact details are still emerging, the numbers being thrown around point to a $90 million shakeup that could redefine the Cowboys' roster heading into the next season. For Dallas, this trade signals a clear shift in their strategy. The Cowboys have long been a team built around star power, investing heavily in big-name players, but this move suggests they may be focusing on long-term flexibility. Shedding a major contract while bringing in a promising young talent and future draft capital suggests that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys' brain trust are thinking ahead, positioning themselves for sustained success rather than just a short-term push. On the other hand, for the Miami Dolphins, this trade screams win-now mode. The Dolphins have been aggressively adding pieces to their roster, and bringing in a proven superstar from the Cowboys instantly bolsters their chances of making a deep playoff run. With their dynamic offense already making waves, this move could be the final piece they need to become legitimate Super Bowl contenders. Let's talk about the Cowboys' perspective here. This trade, while shocking, might actually be a brilliant move for the team's long-term future. Dallas has been facing some tough salary cap decisions, and moving a $90 million contract opens up significant financial flexibility. This could allow them to re-sign key players, bring in top-tier free agents, or make additional trades to strengthen their roster. It's a bold move, no doubt, but it might be exactly what the Cowboys need to stay competitive for years to come. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. How will Cowboys fans react to this? Losing a big-name player is never easy, especially when it's someone who has been a fan favorite and a key contributor on the field. But this move suggests that the Cowboys' front office has a plan. It's easy to get caught up in the shock of the moment, but sometimes the most unexpected moves turn out to be the smartest ones in the long run. So, what does this mean for the upcoming season? Well, the Cowboys will now have to adjust their game plan to accommodate this major change. Depending on who they acquired in return, we could see some exciting new dynamics on the field. If the trade included a draft pick, Cowboys fans should keep a close eye on the NFL draft because Dallas might have something big up its sleeve. Meanwhile, the Dolphins just made a statement. By pulling off this trade, they're signaling to the rest of the league that they are serious about competing at the highest level. Adding a star-caliber player from the Cowboys to their roster makes them an even bigger threat in the AFC, and teams better take notice. As we process this shocking trade, One thing is certain, this is a move that will be talked about for a long time. Trades of this magnitude don't happen every day, and when they do, they reshape the league. Whether you love the move or hate it, one thing's for sure, NFL drama is at an all-time high, and we're here for it. And unfortunately for Dak, the blame often falls on the quarterback's shoulders. Another major factor? The contract. Dak Prescott is currently playing under a massive 4-year, $160 million deal, making him one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the league. That kind of money demands championship-level results, and while Prescott has undoubtedly been a great quarterback, the results simply haven't matched the expectations set by such a hefty contract. With the salary cap always being a concern and other key players needing new deals, the Cowboys could be looking to free up space and invest in a fresh start at quarterback. Then there's the emergence of young talent around the league. Teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, and now even teams like the Houston Texans with C.J. Stroud are showing the impact of having a young, dynamic quarterback. The NFL is evolving, and mobile quick-thinking, playmaking quarterbacks are becoming the gold standard. The Cowboys may feel that now is the time to hit the reset button, potentially looking at a young quarterback in the draft, or even exploring a blockbuster trade to bring in new talent. But let's talk about Jerry Jones' comments, because this is where things get really interesting. In a recent interview, Jones made some eye-opening statements about the future of the team. He acknowledged the frustration of the fans. He admitted the changes were coming, and when asked specifically about Dak Prescott, his response was telling. Instead of giving his usual unwavering support, Jones left the door wide open. But as we all know, the NFL is a business. No matter how much talent a player has, no matter how beloved they are by the fans, the harsh reality is that teams must make difficult decisions. And right now, the Dallas Cowboys seem to be at a crossroads. Jerry Jones, the legendary owner of the Cowboys, has never been one to shy away from making bold moves. He's always had a clear vision for this team, and if there's one thing we know about Jerry, it's that he wants to win at any cost. And now, after yet another disappointing playoff exit, the frustration has reached its boiling point. He spoke about evaluating every position, doing what's best for the team, and most importantly, he did not commit to Dak being the long-term future of the franchise. That alone has sent the rumor mill into overdrive. So, Cowboys Nation, let's hear it. What do you think of this trade? Was it the right move for Dallas? Did the Cowboys get enough in return? And what does this mean for the future of the franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, if you love staying ahead of all the latest Cowboys news, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with those notifications turned on. More breaking updates are coming your way soon, so stay locked in.